Everybody, TMC with Combined Arms, here to do a review today on the Bolt B4 Keymod. I picked this up from Airsplat. I think it's running for about $360, $370 right now. It came out to about $400 with shipping and everything. So first impressions with this thing, when I opened it up in the box, packaging was awesome. Came with a black flash hider, as you can see. Obviously the orange one was on it when it shipped. Obviously got the gun. You get a spare wire harness for the rear. It already comes rear wired, so if it gets damaged or whatever, you already have a spare to replace it, which is always good. And obviously came with instructions and so on. It's Velcro strapped into the box with foam and whatnot around it. Really nice packaging. It's definitely not going to get damaged in transit, so pretty good. I got the one in sand color, so you got kind of like this bronze finish here to your rail system, and obviously a little tan, dark tan stock and pistol grip on this thing. So pretty nice. It's all aluminum. This is all machined aluminum, along with your receivers, all aluminum. So really nice. It's actually really lightweight. I would say probably around 6 pounds, maybe, give or take. I don't have a scale to put it on, so it's kind of a guess, but I like it. It does come with the sights that are on it, as you can see. Just little flip-up sights. Pretty nice, standard little sights. Comes with your little hand stop here, so however you want to grip it. Piece of rail that you can put anywhere on the Keymod, which is really nice. So pretty good. You get your little Bolt trademarks there, which are nice. The bolt catch is not functioning, so if you want to adjust your hop up, which is in here, you are going to have to hold it back. Now it is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does tell you which direction. It's kind of etched in there, so it's up or down. It's got a nice little wheel here to do it. So really nice standard hop up on that. The internals are pretty nice. I haven't taken this apart, but from other videos and just advertisements and components I've seen, the piston is aluminum piston head. The gears are steel, I believe, so really nice. I did add on the tactical universal clip here, so this does not come with it, but so it is recoil operated. The recoil system's back here in the buffer tube, so if you do take it apart, just be aware that you have to take apart this underneath to get at your wiring, similar to the Tokyo Maru recoil systems. But it's driven off of the piston's recoil. There's a pin in there that goes into the piston, so when the piston comes back, pushes on the recoil. You also have in here a standard recoil system for just pulling your bolt back there. So as you shoot, you'll see that cycle back and forth. So pretty nice though. Another thing that I did find out was kind of interesting, the taking the orange tip off, it does not thread on. The orange tip fits over the threads, and there's a set screw and there's just a little bit of glue in there. So if you are taking it off, just be aware of that it's not threaded to the barrel. But this one will thread onto it perfectly fine. It comes with it, which is a bonus. You don't have to go spend another $10 to get a black flash hider. Just make sure that if you put it on, it's allowed in your area. Some places it may not be, so just be aware of that. But overall, exterior of the gun, really nice. Like the finish on it. Like I said, it fits really well in the hand. Pretty lightweight. You can see for the motor underneath, you do have a little ventilation there. And I believe they do all come with high torque motors, or Bolt's rendition of a high torque motor. Like I said, haven't taken it apart personally. I really don't want to avoid the warranty on it yet. But when I do take it apart, I'll pull a video up just to show you the internals. It'll probably be later in the year when I do some maintenance to it. So, but if you do take one apart, just be aware there are a few extra steps. So look at the instructions in the manual. It does talk about it in there, so you want to definitely be aware of that. A couple other good features of this: you can put your quick disconnect slings on here on the stock. You got little spots there, and on the rails you have spots to put those, clip them in. So it's pretty nice. I'll go ahead and pop this off. I'll show you the battery compartment. You're pretty much going to want to run lipos on this right out of the box. I tried doing a 9.6 on it, and it really wasn't turning the motor over very well. So with this stock, this is kind of one thing I don't like about it, is just getting this wire in and out of here is really kind of a pain. So you do have your standard stock crane stock here with your wire in the middle. So just be aware that it is kind of a pain to get the wire in and out, which is one thing I don't care for. Stock is nice functionality though with the locking mechanism on it. One other thing I don't care for is your bolt catch. It doesn't do anything and it rattles like crazy. So you may want to just gluing it down or putting something underneath it there, a piece of card or something, I don't know, to keep it from doing this, because it's really annoying. So hopefully they'll fix that, or maybe you can put a different pin or something in it to keep it from doing that. Like I said, I'll probably just put some epoxy or something on it and glue it down so you don't get that rattle. So it will definitely be heard for quite a distance, especially if you play out in colder weather where the sound will travel a lot further. So we'll go ahead and we'll set up, we'll do a chrono test for you on this. I'm going to use a 7.4 volt LiPo on it, so we'll see what we get, and it will be 0.25 BBs. Okay, so get the safety glasses on, we'll go ahead and give this a shot. See what we chrono in at. Wind it up there a little bit. Just using the standard high cap that comes with it here. Feels pretty good. So as you can see, with a 7.4 volt, shooting over 400 with it, and it's pretty new. I haven't used it in the game yet, so just done a little target practice with it. So this will probably wear down, and this chrono is probably a little off too, just kind of my guess. So let's go ahead and do a little auto for you. Like I said, my really not all that good, so I don't know why it doesn't give the rounds a minute there or anything. There we go. So we're still shooting around 400, give or take, in auto. So pretty good. Like I said, shoots great right out of the box. There's zero upgrades or adjustments. So you're definitely not going to want to have to do anything to this gun. Alright, so thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like I said, really good rifle. Shoots really well. So hope you enjoy watching this. Definitely recommend picking one of these up if you have the cash laying around. Bolt also has a lot of other different variants, so obviously go check them out. Really recommend them. Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite guns I've probably owned or played around with, so definitely on the upper scale. Like I said earlier, only a couple of cons with it was the wire obviously in the back and the bolt catch here. It was, like I said, it's kind of annoying, but other than that, functions great, shoots really nice. And other than that, go check them out. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, and we are doing a contest right now. We'll throw a link down in the bottom for our gun giveaway on a G&G GC146. So you want to check that out and participate in that. So we'll go ahead and see you guys out on the field.